This is Mycobacterium tuberculosis, one of the deadliest bacteria in history. Yet, while it's inspired artists and even vampires for centuries, we've only recently found a cure. Why is that? When your lungs are exposed to pathogens, they can usually block them with mucus or fend them off with white blood cells like macrophages. These cells are like little Pac-Men that consume foreign substances into vesicles called phagosomes, fusing them with lysosomes to essentially digest potential threats. However, TB can create proteins that prevent this fusion, allowing it to travel further down the lungs and replicate. Gradually, more macrophages come to the site for backup, forming a barricade around the TB bacteria known as a granuloma. As macrophages with TB start to die, the dead tissues start to form holes in the lungs, a process known as caseous necrosis. Most people remain in this latent stage until their bodies slowly recover. However, if your immune system is compromised by additional illnesses like HIV, TB can become active and start to spread throughout the body. So how did we cure it? Thanks to the earlier development of streptomycin in the 1940s, 4 miracle drugs were developed between the 50s and 60s. This was their plan. Disguising himself as an inactive compound, isoniazid would secretly enter the body to stop the production of fatty mycotic acids in the cell wall that are resistant to antibiotics. Ethambutol would follow close behind, attacking important enzymes to increase the cell wall's permeability. Their enemy might try to replicate himself in hopes of survival, but he'd be too late. Rifampin would have already stopped the enzyme responsible for DNA transcription, issuing the final blow as pyrazinamide, gracefully picking up the leftovers their colleagues might have forgotten. So for the first time in human history, TB became curable, but the fight isn't over. This disease continues to ravage populations around the world, sometimes even mutating as it resists certain drugs. Still, these 4 heroes served as an important precedent for future TB research, so humankind could finally drop the garlic and let science do the work.